cinematic. Okay, so that was an line following robot, the robot you're going to make by the end of this video. That's going to be fun. Okay, so in this video I'll be teaching you how to make a line following robot. This is my line following robot. I taught you about L293D before I bought my Arduino, right? So I have another chip which will let you overcome those problems you were facing, too much wiring, connecting pins wrong by mistake or something like that. So all of those will change now with this. Let's get started. Okay, so these are basically the most important part of the line following robot. Probably these are the only parts that you need to make a line following robot other than the motors. Okay, so you need two of these. This is basically a set of photodiodes. It's a photodiode and it's an IR LED. Okay, so you know that black color absorbs radiation, right? So whenever there's black color on the ground, the LED hits radiation to it, okay, and that doesn't go back to this. So when it doesn't go back, it's basically off. So this gives input to the Arduino saying that it is off. Okay, so you get 0 as the output from this chip, and that is given to the Arduino. And whenever there's light colors which doesn't absorb the radiation hits the ground and goes back to the photodiode, and you get basically 1 as input to the Arduino. So you can see there are 3 basic pins. Okay, so this is D, this is the digital pin, this is plus 5 volts, and this is ground. Okay, give ground to this and you give this to one of your digital pins. Okay, the bare minimum is 2 of these. You can extend it to how many ever you want. I have used only 2 in my robot. The next important part in this thing is this. Remember the L293D that I taught you, right? So this is a prefabricated version of it. This is a L298N. Okay, so this is basically L298N. It's kind of a little different. You can say that it's successor to L293D. Okay, it can handle more current. The advantage of not using the setup I showed you is this is a lot less clumsy. Okay, you can just directly connect one motor here and one motor here, and you can give plus 12 volts here, ground here, and this will actually give 5 volts output. Okay, just put the Arduino's ground here too, and this will give you 5 volts output. So all you have to do is just give this to the Arduino's V-in pin. Okay, remember while uploading the code and all, unplug it, because you'll potentially damage your Arduino. I learned the hard way, so check that video out, how I accidentally burned my Arduino. It's right up there, you can check it out if you want. And then these are the input pins. These go to the Arduino itself, to the digital pins of the Arduino. The first 2 are for motor 1, the second and the third and fourth are for motor 2. These ones controlling the speed of the motors, you don't need that for now, so let everything else stay wherever it is. Okay, so now this is the setup that I have made. This is the 12 volts battery. You can see the 2 pins. You can see the 2 pins here. This is the positive, this is the negative. Okay, I connected a switch so that it will be easy to operate. So now this goes to this pin. This is the voltage in pin, the external voltage supply. This is the ground. You can see there's one wire from here and the other one's the ground of the Arduino. You have to connect these two, otherwise your Arduino is gonna misbehave. Okay, then you have the first motor here and you have this second motor here. Okay, so these are 4 pins, one for each motor. Remember the L293D also had 4 outputs, so one of these to each digital pin. So that's what. So just connect one of these to each digital pin. I'll be showing you what digital pins are connected in the program there. Okay, so that's it. And the wiring for the sensors is as follows. Just connect the sensors are actually supposed to be right under it. Okay, that's supposed to be right here. So this is the first sensor. I just double taped them on. Okay, the other one I just showed you was supposed to be here. Okay, So just connect the digital pins, the D pins from the line sensor here. Okay, so one of them goes to one of each digital pin, and then I just wired it up this way so that it'll be, because the sensors are right here, so it was kind of close. I'll link all of the stuff that I have in the description below. Buying from there will kind of help the channel out, so be sure to buy it from there. Okay, I don't think I showed you how these sensors work, so let me just do that. Sensors work in a very different way than you expect. Okay, these sensors don't detect the black color line that you have drawn. These sensors actually detect the white color area around it. Okay, so just imagine this line has taken a turn and you want your robot to take a turn. So your robot, one sensor has to be here and one sensor has to be here always. So the width of the line determines the distance between your sensors. This sensor, if the robot keeps moving straight and you get to a point where this sensor is here and this sensor is here. For this guy, he's sensing white light, it's awesome. But this guy is on the black line. Now whenever this guy is on the black line, you ask the left motor to stop rotating basically. Okay, so and then this guy rotates, so it basically rotates in a circular way and comes till this sensor gets out of this line and comes here. And then for a brief moment probably this guy also comes, then this guy moves that side a little and it adjusts it, and they adjust till both of them are again perfectly out of the line. Okay, so this is how the sensor works. It doesn't detect the black color area at all, it actually detects the white color area around it. Okay, let's get started with the programming part, and then this time not so cinematically we'll see the working of the robot once again. Okay, so now let's come to the programming part. Define four motor outputs, motor 1, motor 2, motor 3, motor 4. Each of them are output pins. Okay, sensor L and sensor R are put on pin numbers 2 and 3 and they will be input pins. Okay, that's it. Now using the digital read function that I told you about in the earlier video. Okay, so digital read is used for reading sensors. Okay, so if both the sensors are reading white surface, make the robot go forward. Remember I explained you the robot sensor senses the white surface around the black line, not the black line itself. If the right sensor detects a black surface, make the robot go right by running only the left sensor, and if the left sensor is detecting black line, make the robot go left by running only the right motor. Okay, that's from here. Then if both of them are detecting black, just make them stop. Okay, that's for creating a finish line at the end or something. Just create a horizontal line so that both the sensors are on one side, both the sensors are on the black line, so the robot will stop and won't move any further. That's it. The program is so simple. Now you're done with the programming part. Just simply upload this code onto your Arduino and you're done. Okay, so that was the end of the tutorial creating our very first robot. So this guy is gonna come many more times, but yeah, but this time with different sensors for sure. So be sure to subscribe by clicking right here, and don't forget to check out Therika Creations, who created our new awesome intro. I hope I see you next time again on the Nerd channel. Thank you.